Hi, welcome back. Kaylied Gamer, streaming a few games now. A few Sega Saturn games. Alright, Gull, how are you? Game volume down just a fraction. Right then, let's show on the road and play a bit of Saturn for a change. This is real deal Saturn. Genuine discs, genuine hardware. Yeah, this game, Virtua Fighter Remix, this was a remix version of the original Virtua Fighter. It was released a year or so after the original Virtua Fighter got released for the Saturn. It was released in sort of like an updated form of Virtua Fighter. It's improved on the graphics of the original Virtua Fighter in that it's got texture mapping more in line with the likes of Tekken on the PlayStation. It's rather quiet now, isn't it? The game audio now. Can't win, can you? You can't win with streaming. That's a bit better. We can do the game audio now. Slightly fuzzy image due to capture quality with the Saturn. It's not running through an OSSC, it's running through an upscaler. We're playing it with a traditional Sega Saturn grey pad as well. No arcade sticks. No arcade sticks activated today.
Fight! 1. Ready, go! Excellent! Fight! 2. Ready, go!
Jackie's kicked my ass.
Fight! 3. Ready, go! Excellent!
Yeah. Started off well.
Game over.
Yeah, we'll have to have another go at that. It's going to blast through some of these Saturn games tonight. Got quite a few games to get through, so. Not all 3D, a lot of nice 2D Saturn games as well available.
Fight 1. Ready, go! Fight 2. Ready, go!
A bit clacky, these old buttons on the old 3-button pad.
KO! Fight 3. Ready, go!
I'm so familiar with playing a modern Virtua Fighter that the old style Virtua Fighter controls do definitely feel a little bit wooden these days.
Fight 1. Ready, go! KO!
Oh,
Fight 2. Ready, go! KO!
revenge.
Fight 3. Ready, go!
It's a revenge match.
KO!
Oh no. Jeffrey wins. One more go.
Game over.
One more go and we'll put something else on. Yeah, Virtua Fighter Remix. It was very much a response to criticisms regarding the graphics on the Saturn. It does improve on the original's graphics somewhat. Virtua Fighter, the remix with the extra texture mapping.
Ready, go! KO!
Oh, subliminal. Oh, not long, mate. I've been on long sub. Couple of minutes. I've only had a couple of matches on this. Yeah, real Sega Saturn tonight, being captured through the Jeep upscaler.
Fight 1. Ready, go!
Yeah, never tried to emulate Saturn. I think it's a bit of a tricky beast still to emulate unless you run it through a PC in it. And even now, I think it does tend to glitch a bit.
Fight 2. Ready, go!
It's in the old grey Mark 1 Saturn. Running off disc. And then the old 6-button Sega Saturn pad as well. And even connect the arcade stick up to it. As I could have it, I thought about it. It's a bit of a last minute thing to connect the Saturn up. I was thinking of probably doing a bit of Dreamcast gameplay, but yeah, I'll probably be on for a few hours. I ain't got a clue what the upscaler was. It was about 8-9 quid off eBay, something like that.
Fight one. Ready, go.
It's the one I used way back. I was using nothing new. It's the one I used way back on the other Saturn streams I did. No, I'll probably be on till about 9, I would have thought. So.
Ready, go.
I was planning on playing the Sat till about 9, so I thought I'd just put it on. I haven't really played the Sega Sat for ages, to be honest. I played a bit of Dreamcast the other day, a couple of hours, which I don't stream. And I just thought, oh, I fancy playing the Saturn. So yeah, nice change to play with the Saturn. Do like the Dreamcast though. It streams really nice. The Dreamcast does through the HDMI. I like to get an HDMI lead for these other consoles if I want to stream them at some point. I don't think I'll bother going the OSSC route. It seems a bit overkill, really. So yeah, we're gonna play now. Bit of Power Drift, I think. Yeah, bit of Power Drift. Oh, he says as he drops the disc. Oh, don't scratch it wherever you do. Too expensive to scratch that disc. Actually got the analog pad as well, so I might actually play this using the analog pad. But I'll go on the digital pad first. Full pad. I'll choose a BGM select. Yeah, the analog pad's great for driving games, stuff like that. I've only ever come across one game that don't work with it. Trying to figure out bumper triggers set up for this for the ILO gear. the music on this version, the Saturn version, actually sounds more cleaner than the arcade version, in my opinion. I say it sounds better, it just sounds cleaner, you know what I mean? I think it's because it's, I don't know, it's probably that sound chip in the Saturn's probably a bit more modern in it than the original one going on. So this scaling is fine, it's a little bit fuzzy. It's a bit fuzzy, but you know, it's playable. I mean, I'm playing it on a bloody 42-inch screen here, pass through, so I'm, you know, it's looking a bit fuzzy to me with a pass through, but what it's streaming like, I don't know. I think I did actually. Because this is, if you notice, it's streamed from the disc, innit? The music. It ain't just Redbook audio, is it? If you notice on Powder, if you see the little red light, like loud, like the loud light flashing, the access light flashing. You'll see flashing. What it means is accessing the disc all the time. It streams the music from the disc, but not like Redbook audio. Capcom do it. Some Konami games have done it as well. Because you can't play, if you notice, you can't play the arcade tune straight off the disc, can you? With the Power Drift, you have to run them through the system. The only ones you can play them, the remastered ones, through the disc. You must stream the data, like MIDI data. Yeah, well, this actually I'm putting through OBS. OBS is putting it right. I mean, I've got it on 4:3 on the television. It's the OBS filter that's actually putting the ratio correct, not the actual upscaler I'm using. The upscaler just upscales 720p and 1080p, but if you go into OBS and alter your ratios, you can actually turn a 16:9 into the original 4:3 ratio. So, or you can turn it into a 14 by whatever it is. 14:9 as well, 14:8 or whatever it is, 14 by whatever. But yeah, you can mess with the ratios. This is a really good game on Saturn. Difficult, but well, what was going on there, and we seemed to drop a few the old frames. You can see LBS spiked a bit. So it's strange, whereas he does. It's a bit of a law unto itself, isn't it? Oh, the old LBS. Yeah, that's what I've said about putting a 60Hz switch in there. It's that simple. I need, like, it's easy to remove as well. You can just fit it near the battery compartment. It's what I did with my UK Saturn when I used to run the Japanese games with the action replay. I just fitted the 60Hz switch. That was the last one I had. Previous one, I say, I'd go on here now. Import Retro Gamer UK. He's still got that original Saturn that he bought from me. It's converted to actually run Japanese native. So. But yeah, that's what I was saying about 60Hz switch. It is a lot smoother, a lot quicker with the definitely a lot quicker with the 60Hz. Everything feels more fluid. I'll have another go at this.
Welcome to our exciting circuit. Do your best and good luck.
That's why I wasn't really ever that bothered about the
Go for number 1.
the 60 frames, 30 frames thing with the Saturn, because if you're running it on a 60Hz machine, it tends to feel and look nice and smooth anyway. It's only when you actually sit it side by side with the coin-op version or the Dreamcast one, you really notice the difference in the frames. In all fairness, the gameplay plays so much similar. Now YouTube hates this game, doesn't he? Tends to make it look, even if you're running it through an emulator or whatever, you know, it tends to make it look a bit of a fuzzball. There's that many options now available to play this though. I mean, you can play it on 3DS. Obviously, you can play the ripped versions of the coin-op. You got this version, you got the Dreamcast. Well, back in 98, whenever this came out, I'm sure it was 98, just before the Dreamcast got released. This was like, it was amazing back then because I'd always wanted a really good version of Power Drift, and obviously all the home computer versions. I mean, even the PC Engine version was pretty weak compared to the coin-op one. Well, this game still looks really stunning if you play on a CRT. Nice CRT. Looks really minty. It's really nice. I wish you just like some way you could actually sort of stream these games from a CRT and get that CRT. A true CRT look, that would be amazing. I suppose you could set some sort of like high def camera up to capture the CRT image, but you still ain't gonna get that crisp CRT footage here, really. Shame. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, I'll probably still be on here, more than likely. Like I say, I'm probably gonna stay on here till about 9, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna just pause the stream, change the game. So we're going to play something else now. I've not got a clue what. We'll just go random. We're doing random tonight, random games. Yep, random. Totally random games. And we're gonna go. What's on the pile next? He says random. Actually, gonna play some. I don't think I've ever played this one before on a stream, and it's it's a game that I've played on multiple streams actually, but not this version. And it's Capcom Generations 2, which is the Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins, the Makimura collection. Capcom Generation 2. Let me go back to the main screen. It's Capcom Generation 2. Title select. So on this one, you got collection title select. You got all the stuff as well, like screen adjust and whatever. And mess with the screen layout. Doesn't really bother me. Actually makes any difference whatsoever. We've got the original Ghosts and Goblins, and then you've got Ghouls and Ghosts, and then you've got Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I'm actually going to play Ghouls and Ghosts. The decent version on the Saturn features in between level loading. That's probably the biggest downfall of this version. But besides that, it's a really nice conversion. Look at pitch quality on there. I just want to say this is coming out how it looks. Don't look too bad actually. I don't look too bad. I don't look too bad. So yeah. Let's go back to that. Option. Difficulty normal, la 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 la, button config. Much like the Super Graphics, it's got the full intro. Unfortunately, that's missing from the Mega Drive version. It's also got the attract mode as well, obviously, which is missing from the Super Graphics. Just get used to the buttons. See, I always say buttons. With regards to games. Yeah, a lot of people always say get used to the keys. I mean, you can tell a Spectrum game, Akaya, or an old Commodore game from you need to get used to the keys. Oh, I find it highly amusing. Alright, hello, cool, alright, mate. I always find it highly amusing when people say, oh, I've got to get myself used to the keys. I've always said buttons. But obviously that's an old computer person used to the old keyboard layouts. Yeah. I used to be into home computers years ago, but it has been years now. So I use the PC, laptop, whatever, you know, for not really for gaming. It's sort of gaming link nowadays, isn't it? I suppose if you're using it for streaming and stuff. Oh dear. Get used to the old Saturn pad. It seems foreign. These buttons seem back to front. Oh, I think I'm going to reconfigure it. I want to reconfigure the buttons if I can. That's my excuse anyway. I'm going to reconfigure the buttons. Option. Can we change shot A? Can we change? So on shot B, and then you want A for jump, do you want C? C for jump. C for jump. B for shot. That's it. But yeah, how's it going? Kinda cool, you alright? This game seems quite loud as well, doesn't it? Doing well, man, doing well. That's good, that's cool. Yeah, Saturn tonight. Just a bit of Saturn, that's better. Isn't it weird anyway? You get the feel for buttons on a joypad and just the way you used to playing the game. Unfortunately, with the Saturn, the button battery has failed on it and I haven't changed it. I have got several spare button batteries, but I hadn't changed them. I should have changed it a while back. Obviously, I've lost all my game saves now. Duck. But yeah, this is the Capcom Generations collection for the Sega Saturn. The Japanese version, Japanese release. Which was my ultimate version of this game up until I managed to get the retro arcade, and obviously you can play the emulated arcade version using that. No, I've got to get a dodgy sword again now, look. Yeah. No, it is a good game. This I ain't played the Saturn version for quite a while. It's quite tricky playing it with this Saturn pad. I used to really like the Saturn pad as well. I'm finding after using the modern analog pad, going back to the D-pads can be a bit tricky. Modern gaming for you softens you up, doesn't it? Unfortunately, this is one of them games that you really have got to concentrate to get anywhere on it, really, haven't you? It ain't the easiest game to play and stream. It's definitely a bit of an antisocial game, this one, isn't it? Oh, I think the game deserves an ASBO, actually. Got you. Don't give you a lot of. This is where, you know, this and the PlayStation and the obviously the arcade versions differ from the likes of the Mega Drive and the Super Graphics, with the detail in the backgrounds and the amount of these tendrils that come out of the ground. They're always relentless. I mean, the Mega Drive version can be quite relentless, but this version as well. It can be brutal. This is a beautiful looking game, like I said before. If you play this on CRT, it's still a beautiful looking game. Sort of lose a lot of the fidelity when you upscale these kind of games and you play them on a modern screen. I think you. All the hidden chests and things are in place. There'll be nothing worth going there, is there, obviously. Let's take on the beast. Big beast. Come on. Did we get him? We got him. Got one. This level is tough. Actually, I don't really want that, but I would live with that over losing a life. But we'll try and get past it. The shield is a good weapon. The dagger's a fantastic weapon, so we'll stick with the dagger as far as we can. Great version on the Mega Drive, or Genesis, obviously. It's kind of cool because obviously you're from USA. But yeah, the Japanese 16-bit Sega version is also brilliant. It's a real toss-up between that and the Super Graphics for me, which version I really prefer. I really like the Super Graphics version, and I really like parts of the Mega Drive version as well. I just like the game full stop anyway. Let's get them out of the way because it's always thing to capture out. There's a guy there, nice landing. Tell you what, we'll try and do a runner. Make it to the checkpoint. Passing through the checkpoint. Passing through the checkpoint. Have we made it? Have we made it to the checkpoint? Past the red arena? Yes, we have. He's evil. The red arena is evil. Guarantee whenever you want to jump on this level there'll be a flying bat there. Like that. Brutal game, brutal game. Don't know, bother trying to save my name in here because obviously the button battery's gone, so it ain't gonna store it. Ain't gonna store it. And we're going to put something else on because it's going to be one of them streams tonight. We're going to play a lot of games, but not much of anything. Not much of anything, but a lot of everything, if you know what I mean. Or is that lots of everything, but not much of anything? It's going to be a lot of games, but just like passing through the games pretty quick. So far we've had Power Drift, Virtua Fighter Remix, we're gonna play. We're gonna put Sega Rally on. Again. Real deal, real discs, all genuine. Bit of everything here to play. Bit of this and that. Yeah. Sega Rally. The original, and for a lot of people, this is the best version of Sega Rally in it. I do like the original Sega Rally. No knocking it. A really nice version on PlayStation 2 as well. One of the reasons that actually got hold of the Japanese PlayStation 2
Sega Rally Championship
version of this game on there, on the bonus disc with the Sega Rally 2006. We just go with arcade. Basic settings, not bother going into the options and messing with anything, obviously. Favourite car, probably the Lancia Delta. Really like Lancia Delta. The old Integral. Possibly the best looking 32-bit racing game of its time. probably only up until the release of Gran Turismo. On PlayStation 1, was this game better graphically on the PlayStation 1 as far as I'm aware. I still think it's the best looking 32-bit rally game. Offence. It's a great game. Music on this one's quiet, isn't it? I feel like a non-standard in it, the music in games, unfortunately. Involves a lot of faffing around with the sound settings when you're streaming.
1, go!
It's better. Music.
Very long, easy right. Long, easy right, baby. Very long, easy left.
Oh, playing bumper cars.
Checkpoint. Medium left. Medium left, baby. Long, medium right.
This is a tricky game to play with a wheel. So I've got a wheel with pedals as well for the Saturn.
Caution, hairpin right.
This
Checkpoint.
can be a bit of a monster to play with that, but it's really enjoyable.
Take left. Medium right.
Really enjoy playing Outrun with that steering wheel and pedals.
Easy right, easy left.
For the Saturn. Outrun's my favourite game for steering wheel and pedals.
Long, medium right.
This game's nice, but it's tricky with a wheel.
Easy right.
Enjoyable when you get it right. Really frustrating when you get it wrong.
Finish!
Yeah, it was just loads of fun, wasn't it? It is a really fun game, really nice driving game. Sort of like arcade as well, very arcadey, very lightweight.
3, 2, 1, go!
But the physics handling on the car just felt so much better on this than Sega Rally 2.
Easy right.
Just the weight of the car, the weight of the rear of the vehicle,
Take left.
around corners, you could feel the gravity of the car. Just the handling so much better. The graphics are better on Sega Rally 2, you know,
Caution, hairpin
no
right.
doubt. But the actual handling on the
Long,
car on
medium left.
Sega Rally 1,
Checkpoint.
it's sublime and it just feels great
Easy
to
left.
play. It's like to play,
Easy
you know,
left,
to
baby.
play. It's got a real momentum to it, it's got proper gravity to it,
Medium
weight
right.
to the car.
Checkpoint. Easy left.
Felt down the coin op as well. Just
Easy left,
felt
baby.
physics felt just
Long, medium
right.
right.
Sort of they nailed it, didn't they, with the first Sega Rally?
Caution, take left.
I'm not gonna make the checkpoint,
Easy left.
too many mistakes. Yeah, too many mistakes. Too many mistakes are made there.
Game over, yeah!
Come on, we'll try the Celica. We'll give it the Celica, see if you get any get better results with the Celica. This is great in 2 players as well. I remember years ago, like when I first sort of met my missus, we used to play 2 player battle on this as well. split screen. Back then, I had the American version of this game. It was the first time it was released. It was released before the Japanese one. The first release of the game was in the USA. As far as I'm aware, it got released in the USA, then it got released in Kaylied, and then it got released in Japan. And some of the background details are missing, as far as I can remember. And maybe something else different. The American version, it wasn't quite fully finished, was it? There was certain things that they added. On the second stage, when you get to the sharp right turn after the tunnel, there's like a mountain in the background, like a green capped white cliff mountain, whatever it is, cliff face, and that weren't in the American version. That layer of graphics is missing out the American version. Oh, Sega Rally, yeah. Back again, right, so I'm chatting away, they see you there. Oh, and you too as well, Jay. Hi, Jay, how are you, mate? Cheers for the like.
3, 2, 1.
Sega Rally, Sega Rally.
Very long, easy right.
Elk maneuver there.
Long, easy right,
It's
baby.
definitely more floatier than the
Very long, easy left.
Lancia, the Celica.
Check one. Medium left.
It's definitely more tricky to keep on the track. Maybe faster. It's definitely more floaty.
Long, medium right.
So you see that background there, cliff. That one on the American one, was it? That there in the background.
Check one.
They didn't add that background graphic detail in. It was missing, if I remember right.
Medium right.
There was some other additions as well made to the UK and the Japanese releases. You would have thought you'd have got a release in Japan before America, wouldn't you? And Thailand, but it's the last version to get released, as far as I'm aware, the Japanese version.
Finish!
And that music down just a little bit, it's a little bit loud in quite earlier, seems to be loud again now. Doing good today, mate? Oh, very good.
Three, 2, 1.
Just pause out a second to get a, probably me messing with the settings, I don't know, seem to get a bit of a weird effect there with the old frame drop.
Go! Easy left. Easy left. Easy right.
No, we're all good, we're all good. Bit of Sega Rally, I played this in ages.
Wow. Medium right, baby. Long,
Played this
easy left.
version an absolute age.
Caution, hairpin right. Wow.
Trying to watch the stream, see what the stream's doing and try and play the game. Never a good idea.
Easy left. Easy left, baby. Medium left. Medium right. Check one. Easy left, baby. Easy
So
left,
obviously this
baby.
looks a little bit rough these days, a bit chunky, and you've got a little bit of popping, drawing it as well. Looks like you have most 32-bit era racing games and stuff. But you know, it's still a classic, still a classic. It's going to roll out the finish line. Oh, look at that. No, didn't manage it.
Game over, yeah!
So that Resident Evil 2 remake's graphics setting on a PC. Oh, very nice, very nice. Gonna have one more go at this to try and get to Lakeside, or at least a decent effort. Gonna go back to the Lancia Delta Integral. Try to go full Clarkson on it rather than James May. Nice. Oi, Dal, how are you, mate? Nice to see you again, mate. Well, nice to see you chat anyway, mate. How you doing? Yeah, Sega Rally. And I've just pressed B instead of C. Yeah, Cracker Sega Rally. It is a great game. I do like Sega Rally. Nice version on PlayStation 2, as I said earlier, on that Sega Rally 2006 bonus disc. I'd like to put some HDMI leads for the old PlayStation 2.
2, 1, go!
Play that one on a big screen. Seconds there. I'm going to restart it. You good? All good? Cheers. So, yeah, I say cheers for dropping in on the chat, mate.
3, 2, 1, go!
There's no rear view mirror on this. Sort of have a bit of a criticism back in the day, didn't get the one of the minor fallbacks on it really with this version, I suppose. But, you know, you can't have it all, can you? Still quite impressive for its day. It's definitely a more impressive version than Daytona on the Saturn. But obviously less cars on screen and stuff, and gets a lot of 8 Daytona on the Saturn, but it's trying to do a hell of a lot of things really, wasn't he? Yeah. Yeah, I think it was ported by M2, Dal. I'm pretty sure it was ported by M2. Yeah, it's nice, that is. That's one of the reasons I bought Sega Rally 2006. The main game ain't that great, is it? But that PS2 port, after I saw that running on someone's YouTube video, it's the only reason I even found out about it. I don't even remember what channel it was now. But recorded it, but I was like, wow, I never even knew about it. So I went tracking it down. Got a PS2 Japanese. Obviously, you can use these freeloader McBoot things and that now, can't you? So the handling on the this Lancia Delta, though, you keep, when you actually manage to keep it on the road, it's like really, really nice. I think it's just the weight of the vehicle just feels just right. It's just got to preempt the corner though. It's got to get timing right to that corner. This track's definitely a memory game, it now. Just get the feel for when you've got to turn and brake. You want to go touch the brakes generally if at all. It's more just easing off the gas in it. Great game.
Finish!
I've never tried it. Never even never installed it on a PlayStation 2. Though I've looked at it. I think is it Tutti? Tutti was doing some tutorial on it or whatever the other month. Again.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, it's been bandied about for ages, hasn't it? The old McBoot thing for the PlayStation 2. Like, never tried it. Never tried it. It's sort of like you can make your PlayStation 2 region free and all that, Koya. Oh, you just done. You download it to a memory card, innit? Or to a USB stick or something. Yeah. Never done it. Never tried it. Thought about it. I've got a pal. Fat PS2 sitting about doing nothing. I suppose you could just plug it into that one. So both the PlayStation 2s I've got and the fat versions, the Japanese ones, release window one as well. So that was, you know, it's nice to have. I was looking to pick that one up for the price I paid for it, all box and everything. I'm never really into PlayStation 2 back then. But see, over the years I've grown to like a lot of games on PlayStation 2 a lot more. That's better. Kaya, you can't play import games on disc on a PAL PS2. Nah, they're more knockoff though. You're playing through the SD or whatever they are, or for you can plug an HDD in, Kaya. Just load them all off an SD card or a memory card or something. They're more like knockoffs, obviously, and knockoff by yourself. Go on, we'll play the replay. Yeah, exactly. You can get the hard drive cheap. Yeah, you can get an hard drive with it as well, can't you? Does that plug into the USB? Or does that? I think the McBoot runs off a memory card, doesn't it? And your hard drive runs off the USB or something. Well, that's great, isn't it? Yeah, the old SSD hard drive, I know. It's like this laptop I got runs off SSD. The Windows, like, it boots up. I timed it the other day. It boots up from the power on to opening, including putting your password in. I think it took 12 seconds. To boot up. And I think that included reading the antivirus as well. So an SSD really does speed the system up, doesn't it? I'd like to put one in that Xbox One X that I've got, but I don't really want to open it up. I don't want to change it from stock, to be fair. I've got some external hard drives to that one, so I don't really want to mess with that one.
One more time. Cool breeze, birds and clouds. Relax and enjoy.
Well, a lot of people do with your One X. The mod with SSDs as well, don't they, on PlayStation 4s? I think that's one of the advantages of the new consoles, isn't it? The latest gen, they're all SSD, aren't they? Very similar technology to an SD card in. Yeah, coming first on the third track. Yep. It's been ages since I've played Lakeside. Yeah, and you unlock the Stratos. Unfortunately for me, all my unlockables and all my ice scores and that have been wiped on this Saturn because the button battery died and I didn't replace it. Which is a bit silly because I've probably got about 6 spare button batteries, which I bought a while ago when I saw them super cheap, Panasonic. Not the cheap batteries. The Stratos. Oh. Class. Do you have to come first on the lakeside?
Let's watch the key to victory on this.
Just use a ram cart. Well, I could do, I know, but I sold it.
But as you know,
The one that's in there now is the extended ram cart, the 1 meg. I used to have several action replays, and you could save on the action replays as well, couldn't you? Got rid of them because I was already using them. So. But yeah, Sega RAM card is definitely the better option over using the battery memory because the batteries they probably last about 12-18 months, don't they? The button batteries, unless you're using them all the time. There was nothing fantastic on there anyway, you know what I mean? Unlockables or nothing. It's just a few ice scores and stuff. It's looking a bit purple, isn't it? Let's hold up a sec. Let's have a look at the settings. Hold on a second. Never tried a long-lasting battery mod. Never really looked into it. Just noticed colours look a little bit purpley, don't they? The blues look a little bit more purple on there on the track. Let's have a look at the capture filter. I think what I did do, I tried some colour correction on there because it looks a little bit over coloured, like washed coloured, like, I don't know. Have a look. That's better. Does that look any better? I don't know. Don't the colours actually look any better on there, or not? Hey, SNK boy, how do you do, D? Yeah, alright, how you doing, 8-bit? Actually playing a bit of Saturn tonight for a change, a little bit of OG Saturn original. Probably only up until about 9 o'clock. Actually, I'm going to change the game. Does it? Your Saturn seems a bit purplish with the RAM cart in and output in SCART. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know why it does that. It looks clear on the screen, in all fairness. It looks really clear on the big screen. This I mean, obviously it's upscaled, so it's looking a bit chunky, but the colours look good on the big screen. So I don't know why the capture looks so odd. Or yeah, Sega Rally. That was Sega Rally. Let's play something different now. It's a bit of shooting action. You could use an hard drive to save your games. Probably isn't it? Can you do it using that GDMU thing? There's some option in there. But yeah, we're going to be playing a bit of Darius Gaiden. I quite like this on Saturn. Surprised how close this is to the coin-op. Actually, it's quite close. And if you've actually played the coin-op version, which I never played as a coin-op, I've only played it emulated. It does tend to look pretty good. That version, great game. Another game that looks really stunning if you got it on a CRT. So I'm just trying to check out the yeah, I think it is pretty much arcade perfect. There ain't really much in it. Maybe the resolution's slightly different, I don't know. Maybe a little bit of slowdown here and there, but generally it's pretty much arcade perfect, you know. Yeah, I've played this using the old laptop, because obviously that little plug and play thing that I use, I got the current to play this one well. But the old laptop breezes this. Always the same whenever I play this. You can guarantee I'll hit the smartphone first. I think we're going to start it again. A little bit of lag with the upscaler. You can feel it on the shooter more than a racing game. So I do like about the HDMI leads that tend to have less lag than this plug and play upscaler thing. I mean, the capture card is pretty much lag free, but the actual little plug and play thing where I bought SCART to HDMI converter upscaler, it does have a little bit. You can just feel just a fraction of lag in it. Especially when I was on a shooter, I mean, it ain't made it unplayable, but you just can't feel just a little bit of. It's the thing about modern emulation now, you can sort of get rid of the lag in modern emulation as well by messing with the settings. So at one time, that's one thing that really used to bug me with emulation. Games feeling like chuggy and laggy, and now you can like stuff like CPU sync on and tens and frames syncs and stuff. It tends to make it almost instantaneous and gets rid of that old issue with the input lag, or most of it anyway. This is a fantastic game. some point I will get a HDMI cable for this Saturn and one for the PS2 and the Neo Geo thought, because you can get them by you get upscale cables. I think I'm going to bother with an OSSC. It just seems like too much faff. Yeah, Darius Burst. What up, Tuner? How are you? How you doing, dog? The Tuner's getting warmed up, ready for his 8 o'clock. I bet you I'm on at 8, ain't you, Tune? Really weird trying to play with the Saturn pad after all this time. I ain't used it in months now. The Saturn. Last time I played the Saturn, I think it was actually on a stream again. Come on, big guy, you can help me out. Fantastic looking small bombs in this game as well. Uncle Starfish, where? See you want to eat. Love some Darius. A little bit of Darius. Really should have cheated and knocked the difficulty down on this one a fraction, I think. Wow. Definitely original hardware with the SCART and CRT. Yeah. Yep. Amazing with emulation these days though, with stuff like the Mister and that, and say even the Android emulation stuff with RetroArch and is it Batasera and all the others, the way they've come on from like years by. Definitely an improvement on like 15 plus years ago when, you know, stuff was struggling along. But original hardware, you can't beat the original hardware for anything really, can you? Mate, yeah, Neo Geo on CRT is like Evan, innit? Yeah, it is a great soundtrack. Neo Zed, alright, Chris, mate. So they see you there, just seeing you scrolling up. Neo Zed, I have no problem with the OSSC. Yeah, alright, Chris. Yeah, like OSSC, it's just another bloody headache for me having to plug something else in. I mean, I'm like running these on step-down converters and God knows what else, and USB power supplies, and I've already got 2 extension sets full of bloody cables and crap plugged in now just to stream this, so an OSSC to add onto the top, it would just probably mind would be totally blown. But yeah, Retro Tink, it's pretty much the same in it sort of thing, the upscalers. The the all-in-one lead things are like probably the easiest bet for me. Because they ain't that much, am they? I suppose when you're buying 6 or 7, their prices are mad up. But put somewhere else on. I say this is going to be a bit of a mega mix stream, a bit of everything. Yeah, exactly. Snuck up on me, mate. It's a comment. I'm trying to look through on my phone. Yeah, they do. Darius. Bit of Darius. Yeah, what we've been playing anyway, what have we had on so far? We've had a bit of this, that and the other. We had Fighters Megamix. No, not Fighters Megamix, sorry. Virtua Fighter Megamix. Virtua Fighter Megamix. Virtua Fighter Remix even. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all cool anyway, all cool. Just playing a bit of Saturn for a change. Bit of Real Deal for a change. I do like modern consoles with the crisp HDMI out onto the big screen and so easy to capture. But I also love the real hardware as well. And say CRT. CRT, it's the way to play some of the old stuff in.
Welcome to the family. Get ready.
You can actually choose an arcade setting on it, an arcade mode on it. I think you have to connect the second pad up and press some weird button combination or left and right or something. I can't remember now.
Welcome to the family. Get ready.
You can feel, like I say, with this upscale, you can feel slight input lag. Any major, but you can just feel it there. Is there an option to turn the rapid fire on this? Or I can't remember now. There was an option to turn rapid fire on. Should have probably checked out the options, couldn't we? Definitely chose to invert the controls as well. I always play with inverted controls on this, you know, up, down, down, up, reversed. The mission stick as well, yeah. I think Chris has mentioned this before, NeoZed, about the mission stick. Never owned a mission stick. I like the look of them. This was packed in with a mission stick on it. One of the versions of Space Harrier sold with a mission stick, as far as I'm aware. You know, Chris has said before, even the racing games play well with a mission stick. Never owned a mission stick. Mega bucks now, isn't there? I think I saw one for about 85 quid, 90 quid with Space Harrier when I was looking to buy Space Harrier. In about 2014 or something like that. Since then, obviously, I mean, even that was pricey. So that's a mega bucks now. That's a mega bucks now. Some nice old versions of this over the time, aren't there? I think this is probably one of the best ARM conversions, to be fair. Television's just telling me now that if I don't touch a control on there, it's going to put me into bloody Standby mode. Cheers for that. I really ought to alter that setting whenever I stream because I'll leave it on mainly because it's a plasma. I don't want to get the burning on the bloody screen. So if I fall asleep with the TV on, obviously if the images are static, it gets a light burning, doesn't it? Which you've got to put the pixel orbiter on or whatever to get rid of it the next day or whatever. So you ain't got the permanent burning anymore on plasma. Mission stick, man, yeah. It's one of them weird peripherals, isn't it? That it's like it's always massive. It's always massive as well, isn't it? Yeah, no worries, Die, mate. Sorry, I see you sneak off there. So I'll probably stream till about 9 anyway. I'll probably pop on your stream later on, mate. Probably pop in, but I'll usually pop in late between 10 and 11. Yeah, racing games supposed to be pretty good with the mission stick, yeah. I suppose it's accurate, isn't it? It's accurate. So I've actually got the analog pad connected up, but I ain't actually used it. It's sat on the side here, setting the two up. So with the analog you can choose either the D-pad or the analog car here with the flipper switch on the bottom. I think the one game that I don't work with, Golden Axe Duel, just refuses to work with that game, doesn't it? I don't think it'll even load the game in, as far as I'm aware. I'll have another quick go of these.
Welcome to the family. Get ready.
Actually, I'm going to reverse the controls as well. Because, reverse. There is the press on it, isn't there, as well? Some sort of is there a bonus thing on it as well? You can change some setting. I forgot how you do it. Press the left and right triggers or something. You press X, Y, and Z and left and right or something. Or start. What are you doing now on one of these? You can change it, can't you? Well, I don't know, I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. You forget these things, don't you? Options. Up, down, reverse. I know how to get the smooth mode. I know how to get the smooth mode on Outrun anyway. The Japanese version anyway. I don't think it's available on the PAL version, is it? Smooth mode, I can't remember. Again with these Sega Ages titles, this Outrun Afterburner, there is a cheat as well. You can press X and Y or something and start on controller 2 and you've got like the insert credits, so it like mimics the coin-op look as well. So you have to play using credits. So you get the even get the coin insert sound, don't you, on Outrun? So you don't get that, do you, on the standard version that's on the disc? Yeah, when you know, got the standard playable version, whatever, home version that's on there. You don't get that. Press start that sound here when you input coins. I don't think you do. I don't remember. Maybe I'm just having a moment. Yeah, I've got to admit, I really do enjoy going up to Retro Tuner streams. They're a lot of fun. You just tend to play a good mix of games, different systems as well. So, if anybody wants to go onto a stream later on, I'd recommend popping into to Doy's stream, Retro Tuner. It's usually a good laugh, comments and stuff.
Get ready.
This is quite fast paced, isn't it, this one? Yeah, I bet Manx TT plays well with the mission stick, don't it, Chris? I can imagine that playing well being a motorbike game, you know, with the balance and stuff. Yeah. Because they am twitchy, ain't they? They am twitchy. 100 and 150 quid on eBay. Nah, it's quite pricey. I'm actually going to go and turn my heating down because I think the heating's kicked in our house at the moment. Got a 62 it cool outside. And this room's absolutely cooking, so I'm going to mess with the radiators, turn the stat down because it's absolutely boiling now in here. So I'm just going to put this onto the white screen. So bear with me for 5 minutes. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Welcome to the camp. Get ready. Welcome to the camp. Welcome to the camp. Get ready. Welcome to the camp. Get ready. Welcome to the camp. Get ready.
Okay, cheers for slanging around anyone. Right. Absolutely cooking. Yeah, need a new DC steering wheel. Yeah, I remember you saying before he got damaged, didn't he? Yeah, steering wheel for the Dreamcast. Yes, there's a fair few decent driving games on the Dreamcast, though.
Welcome to the family.
Right. Let's put someone else on. As much as I like Space Area. Might as well go full super scaler and put Outrun there as well, haven't we? It's been a while. Probably the last time like I say, I played this was probably when I was streaming. Pretty sure it was. Let's see how clear that looks. So you've got a bit of a delay with the screen. But yep. Nah, it is. It's a classic king. I love Outrun. You can play it in 30 frames or 60. We'll play it in 60 and then we'll play it in 30. How do we do? There we go. A and C, left and right on game mode. And you go Japan, overseas, Japan smooth, overseas smooth. And we'll go overseas smooth. And play normal, whatever. Manual. No easy cornering mode or anything. I think there's an easy cornering mode and everything on this, isn't there, if you want it.
Get ready.
Oh, definitely in super scaler mode. Oh, we're in the mood for Sega. Sega love is in the house. Do enjoy Outrun. Do enjoy the super scaler era Sega and right up to Virtua Fighter. You know, all that earlier Sega stuff. So. Times. Not all of it mine, but most of it. Get off. I mean, they weren't all gold, were they? Some of the Sega games. I mean, some people hate Thunderblade, don't they? But to me, I thought was that one was a time traveller, and it was a holographic one. That was a strange coin-up on it, Sega one. Something called Time Traveller or something. What's the name of it? Weird holographic one. I only ever seen that coin up once. Time Traveller, was it called Time Traveller? That was a strange game. I remember seeing that at the cinema, Merry Hill, Riley Hill cinema years ago.
Checkpoint.
That was such a weird coin-op. That like holographic bubble screen thing. That was such a strange thing that was. It's very much like Dragon's Lair, wasn't it, really, though? Like you say, like interactive DVDs. Gameplay was a bit sorry, yeah. It's like a wall of cars. I do think you get the sense of speed more with the 30 frames mode. This is nice. I mean, it's lovely and smooth, but I think you do get the sense of speed more with the 30 frames mode, eh? With this game. I think Yu Suzuki, you know, he got it right, didn't he, when he said he wanted to get the sensational speed right. Well, that and probably the hardware would be a bit pushed to produce everything at 60 frames, I don't know. I think it was running on a Laserdisc, Corey. I think it was. It was the display system for that game that was so hologram, yeah. One of the old guys remember that one, yeah. You're right, Signal. Right, I know. I've got this one stuck in your mind, hasn't it, all them years? Blow your mind all them years. Holographic video games of the future. Was the original version arcade outrun 30 frames? It was, yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, it was. It was. Actually going to go back to that version now. We'll play Splash Wave.
Get ready.
Not Euro remix. I think it's the trackside objects, you know, like the trees and stuff, the way they whiz by in the 30 frames mode. It gives you that sort of image of speed, doesn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, it ain't anywhere as smooth as the 60 frames on. Obviously, it's the 60 Hz mode, whatever it is. 60 frames, 60 frames. 60 frames. Oh, it's all running at 60 Hz, and it's just the frames in. We're yeah, calling off was 30 frames. Gives that image, just trackside detail, like it whizzes past, doesn't it? Especially this one here, if you go through the gateways, it gives you that sense of speed, doesn't it? You can sort of lose out a little bit with the super smooth mode. Amazing how they could do it on the Saturn on the super smooth mode. Well, it's easy, amazing, I don't know, is the hardware well up to it, you know what I mean? "10 years on from the coin-op, wasn't he? You used to find that one time, I think, you know, home systems are almost 10 years behind the arcades, weren't they? If you look at it. Right up to like Dreamcast and that era. And then it seemed to change, didn't it? Well, maybe up till this era, actually, PlayStation and Saturn. But the coin-ops were like a good, like 8-10 years behind technology-wise, weren't they? The consoles were behind the arcade too.
Checkpoint.
Well, apart from the likes in the OGO, obviously, because that was with the arcade in the arm, but you know what I mean, general arcades. Oh, I'm just waffling. I'm just waffling while I'm playing out there. I pay no attention. I'm just waffling over the soundtrack.
Checkpoint.
Probably ain't gonna make the next checkpoint, am I? I think I will. Be very lucky if I make the next checkpoint. I really do like Outrun 2 as well. To me, that's like an update well made. Looks like the Virtua Fighter series has come on over the... Ooh, crunch. What was that? Definitely going to make checkpoint now. Yeah, Outrun 2 is a cracker. Yeah, it's amazing. That is an amazing sequel. Too long enough though, didn't it? How many years was it after? Was it 2002 or 2003? Yeah, so it's like what, 17 years in the making, 18 years in the making, or whatever. We will have another go.
Get ready.
Don't get a lot of love, does he? Passing Breeze. Again, part of the soundtrack, so we'll chill with a bit of Passing Breeze. Probably the main reason for me getting a Japanese Saturn again this game. Well, it was the main reason. Originally, it was obviously back when Saturn came out, I was more interested in like the coin-op conversions of the time, like the Daytonas and stuff, and Sega Rally and that. But over the years, recollecting, it's been more Super Scalers and stuff that I've enjoyed on the Saturn. Still enjoy like playing Sega Rally and Virtua Fighter 2 and stuff like that, but like for me, the big draw getting the Saturn back was definitely some of the 2D fighters, but the super scalers like this, there's this, and like Afterburner, Space Harrier, Power Drift. Possibly this and Power Drift were probably the ones, the draws have got me back to getting a Saturn again. I think the main one's the main draw, ones I've had most enjoyment out of as well. It's a close one. It's like a wall of cards at times, you know. I've seen people play this, and they definitely play it on easy. They don't play it on normal. They play it on easy because you get loads more time, and you don't get so much traffic there. You play it on easy. I mean, I've played it on easy, and it is easy. But you play this on normal. It's tough. This game ain't easy. Definitely ain't easy on normal. Which makes sense. It's tough. This game's tough.
Checkpoint.
And it, you know, can be a little bit unfair with the car placements, I think, as well, with the, you know, like the oncoming cars. But you get a wall of cars sometimes. And then you get bumped. Right, so probably won't make the checkpoint now. It's going to be close to make the checkpoint in. Might make the checkpoint if I'm lucky. One more killer corner at the end, that's it, come on, 12 seconds, come on. Wanting to go. 3, 2, 1, out of time, look, out of time. Flop. Yeah, I don't mind the Mega Drive version of this. I like I've always preferred the PC Engine one, I always preferred the colours in the PC Engine one. I like the music in the Mega Drive one, the Mega Drive music's really good. There is a hack in there for the Mega Drive where you can have closer colours to the coin up. You can play through ROM if you got like an Everdrive or something. But yeah, to me the best version of Outrun, still the best version of Outrun, the original coin up, the Saturn version, definite. It's the coin up then the Saturn one for me. Even more so than the 3DS and that, because obviously the car sprite screwed on the 3DS. And it's a nice emulated version that runs through Outrun 2 as well, isn't there, on the Xbox. That's a nice version as well. You can play on. Actually got a Thrustmaster wheel. I could actually play that through the Xbox, the original Xbox. But yeah, we'll put someone else on. Yeah, I know. It's always the same in the Outrun. You really need to get back into playing that day to do well on it. It's like, you've only got to make a couple of mistakes and you're out of time with it, are you? This is a nice game, actually, Vampire Hunter. Otherwise known as Darkstalkers, isn't it? This is the original Darkstalkers. Just going to reset the stream again. This keeps everything running nice and smooth generally. Just going to pause and restart the stream. So I'm just going to pause it and restart it. Be back in a second. So yes, this one's Vampire Hunter. It sounds Darkstalkers. I do like this. There's obviously the 4 meg RAM card version of this as well, the sequel. But that's nice as well. Probably got slightly better animations and stuff. Less load times maybe, even though it's got a RAM card. But I really like this game as well. Yeah. I ain't sure about the PlayStation one. I've never played the PlayStation one, but I know the Saturn one's a pretty good port. It's just got the loading in between, obviously, like a lot of Capcom games did. I'd probably have to play the arcade version to compare it, but as far as I'm aware, it seems pretty good on the Saturn to me. Never played the PlayStation version. Capcom games always tended to run a little bit better on the Saturn, I think, over the PlayStation. Something to do with the extra RAM in the machine, wasn't it? It's better for holding the memory for the 2D stuff, wasn't it? Well, PS1 ports weren't terrible. Oh, I thought there was. But anyway, I wouldn't say they were terrible, but I just don't think they were as good, were they? But yeah, difficulty. I'm going to knock it down on 3. Turn the turbo up a little bit. Screen size Saturn. Yeah, give it that one. But it has got some loading in between stages and things and character selects, but it ain't too bad, it ain't too bad. 10 a killer. Compared to a lot of modern systems, I mean the loading on these anyway, they used to like, everyone used to criticise the load times on the 32-bit and stuff and that. Some of the modern systems now are terrible, aren't they? Bit of Felicia. Yeah, it's probably because T's in Canada. Yeah, it's on sync on my phone. Probably just need to refresh T. When I pause the stream, you probably need to refresh. That's why I usually put the 1080p on there, because sometimes I've noticed when I go into other people's videos and stuff, it'll just automatically select 480 or whatever, and then you don't get your full 60. You only get you don't get 720 60 or 1080 60. You just get 480. Don't you? You don't realise it sometimes. You can be watching a 1080 video in 480p, especially on your phone. It's hard to tell. You just think, well, that looks choppy. Then you realise your phone ain't selected the correct video quality. Just well odd. You think YouTube would have sorted that by now, wouldn't you? After all these years. So now I'm watching it in 720 1080p on my phone here. Now watching it to 1080p, so it seems like a bit of a waste. But I'm watching it in 720p on my phone. It seems fine. The only thing I'm more concerned about on my phone is how much battery life I've got left, but I've got loads actually. Oh, we got Vampire as an exclusive release. Saturn got Vampire Hunter, the update. Oh. Can you? Oh, I can't remember that. I have got a load of Saturn cheats and stuff written down somewhere in a file, in a folder. Same with the PC Engine, there's loads of unlockables in there if you use the different button configurations and stuff. On the Mega Drive, you know, the old up, down, left, right, A, B and start, and a bit like the 60 smooth mode on the Outrun on Saturn. There's sort of things, hidden things in there. It's great back when you used to get unlockables and stuff, and characters unlocked and costumes unlocked, and but like now, you've got to buy everything and you don't get nothing, do you? You get nothing free, do you? In a game now. Everything's DLC. They fleece you for an extra character. You can't even unlock a character or anything. Pay to play. Pay to play. A freaking rip-off. Such a weird modern gaming. You don't even get the original bloody game on the disc, do you? And then to top it all off, they want you to download extras. It's just stuff there. Yeah, this one don't need the 4 megagram cart either. It is nice you don't need it. Same with what's the other one? World Heroes Perfect. Now, that was a shocker. I expected that one to use the 4 megagram cart, but really nice version on the Saturn of King of Fighters 95. I love that as well. Still got that. Still got my King of Fighters games on the Saturn. And the Samurai Showdowns. Battle Fury, Real Bout Special. So I've got most of the SNK stuff still on this. Apart from Metal Slug, I think. Got most of the SNK stuff on the Saturn. Don't know why, having an MVS and an AES, don't really need them now, do you? And I'd say there's other ways to play them as well if you want to play them through emulation, but too many punches am I? Just done the old rolling attack, shouldn't I? Oh, Bishamon. Bishamon, school me. Really? You got that? Nah, it's nice, that is. It's nice, King of Fighters 95 on Saturn. The ROM cart, because it's a one-off ROM cart, isn't it? Which helps the load times and everything. The only irritating thing of the Saturn version is the way the music stops in it. It stops between loads, but it does continue where it left off, if you notice. As far as I'm aware, it does continue from where it left off. I'll have one more go of this, we'll have another go. So I'm just blasting through a few of these games, doing a bit of a mix, a bit of this and that. No real serious gameplay, just... It's nice that you can just pop a game in and play it for a few minutes and swap it over and get that arcade sort of feeling. You know, you used to walk into an arcade years ago, and like you had a pocket full of change, didn't you? And you'd see like 6 or 7 machines, and you could like a couple of quid in that one, move on to the next. Yeah. You didn't have to spend 3 hours playing the same game, did you? Right, let's have another go with someone else. Yeah, exactly. PS3's your newest console. Don't get me wrong, I've got bloody PS4 Pro and a Xbox One X. You know, I like them systems, but I still really like the retro stuff as well. You know. It's the fact that you're buying a game today, you ain't really even getting the code on the disc, you're getting nothing. It's just like they've gone about these non-fungible token things, but the disc is pretty much the same, innit? I think there's only the Switch now that's actually got stuff on the disc. You know, mostly. Like our disc, it's a cartridge, but you know what I mean. It's hardware in the box, software in the box, hardware in the box. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got it for Daytona. Yeah, the PS3. It's like I've got Daytona on the Xbox AI, so it's the similar versions, that HD, great versions of Daytona. I love Daytona. I wish they'd done the same with Sega Rally. It's good and all the others, well, I don't think it's ever going to happen, is it? It's never going to happen. Stupid Dimitri, I want to bite your finger. There you go, the Vampire versus Frankenstein. Yeah. They are parodies for 2D, really. I mean, the 3D was pretty good at the time as well on the Dreamcast. But obviously, things moved on fast, didn't they, after PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox, when the 360 and the PS3 come out, that it really did move up a notch, didn't it, with the graphics, the 3D. It went from like the chunky old style 3D. I've always preferred the 2D with the retro. I like sprite work on the retro consoles. They so much for 3D. You know, stuff like Spyro and all them, never really floated me boat on the old consoles. And Spyro, Croc. I mean, even Tomb Raider's fine, but like, I don't know. 3D was early, wasn't it? 3D was too early, wasn't it? Mario 64 was probably one of the founders of like playable 3D, along with Tomb Raider. But graphically, don't really move on. You don't really pick up a notch, did it, until Dreamcast and beyond, did it? But PS3, 360, I think it was such a the leap to HD was so great. They are amazing consoles, but I really like the 2D sprite work in this stuff. I mean, to me, this is timeless. Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah, but I don't need the cash. I just traded it in. Just got rid of the Saturn. I traded it all in for. What traded it in for? I think I traded my Japanese Saturn in for me Dreamcast. Because I'd already got a converted UK Saturn as well, so I don't need two Saturns. So I thought I'd just get rid of the Japanese one if I remember right. And then I got rid of the UK one eventually. Because I'm already using it, and I thought, well, I'll probably end up getting one again at some point. Because I prefer the Japanese one. I sold the Japanese one then. I sold the UK one because I prefer the Japanese one. Like, strange. Things you do. Over the years. Dreamcast, still got my Dreamcast. The original one from 1999. And I think I kept about 30 games. And then from then on, because obviously the import market died towards the end of the life of the Dreamcast, and when the PlayStation 2 came out, the import market was dead then, wasn't it? The import market was dead. I was like, oh, I might as well get a GameCube, get an Xbox. But as time went on, I got fed up with that sort of generation, and then I was late getting a PS2. I don't think I got a PS2 till about 2003, 2004. Probably about 2 years before I got a 360. So yeah, let's put somewhere else on. Great artwork on that box as well, the old Darkstalkers cracker. Can't really see there, it's too dark in here. Yeah, manuals, boxes, discs with code on, you know, all that good stuff. Here's a game that's better on the PlayStation, see. But I'll still play the Saturn version anyway. I would get PlayStation version of this game, Japanese, if I could get it cheap. I don't know, put the mic. Yeah, the Saturn ones good to mod, ain't they? The PAL, if you mod a PAL one. Now this is a Japanese version of a Wipeout on the Saturn. Which, it's a rhyming slang by the way this. Which ain't bad actually, this ain't a bad game on the Saturn. They did release a sequel as well, didn't they? I didn't pay a lot for this, I think it cost me about £7 postage, I think. I've got both of them. I've got the Saturn one and the PlayStation version. The Saturn one is definitely more high-res in it. It don't look so good on the PlayStation. It's got that sort of like weird. What's that call it? Shading? Is it garage shading? It's got a weird shading on it. But Wipeout's got better transparencies and things on it on the PlayStation over the Saturn version. Yeah, it is true. It is true. It is very much UK in the 90s. It was on it. It was everywhere on it. This game. It's very much. Even the music's very Firestarter, isn't it? He writes up. We just go straight into the race, I think. Or we try to. Here's the music. Kicking the music and it will bang the sound up. So much bass. Yeah, he did. He used to, yeah, I read about that with the nightclubs. I've seen them on the screen, but I've never actually seen anyone playing them. I've seen them projected on the screen in raves. But... back in the days of raves. Back a bit in it, making me feel old now. Yeah. Back in the day, oh. Rave on. There's accelerator on this. It's B, nice stars. It's definitely a cleaner looking game on the PlayStation. It does good or fairly on the Saturn. It's a cleaner looking game on the PlayStation. It's the music that makes this game, I like to say. Definitely the music in. Yeah. I really want the in view. I remember the last time I played this. Obviously, I played the PlayStation 3 version, but I remember the last time I played the Saturn version. Going on the Vita as well. Nice version on the Vita. Cool. Don't really need to do that there then, do you? The controls are now. You really need to use the trigger, the bumpers as well, Koya, if I remember right. Yeah, bumpers, you use the bumpers as well, which I was doing. Like a TV. Just give you a slight nudge there with the steering arm. It's weird to get used to this. It feels really like proper floaty fly like. Oh, shooting at then. Shooting the stars. Position 6. 6 of 6 was it? Bit of clipping there on the side of the screen. So it don't really have the polygon folding on the PlayStation, it just has quite a bit of clipping. The draw distance ain't that bad either really on this, considering. No transparencies. Ain't quite as smooth as what I think. But I bought this before I got a Japanese PlayStation or PlayStation 2. I say it was super cheap, super cheap. Oh. I did have this back when I had a PAL Saturn as well. I had the PAL version and the sequel. So I did keep the PAL Saturn 2. It's one of the few PAL games that got towards the end of its life. It got released in one of them hard boxes, one of the PAL version of Wipeout 2097 or whatever it was called. Oh well, crawling up to the positions, not by a lot though. Gained another one. Gained another one. We're getting a little bit more used to the handling. A little bit more used to the handling. Do you like the music in this? I would say Chemical Brothers and stuff for it. Designer Republic, whatever it's called. Did the symbols and stuff and the artwork, graphic design, whatever you want to call it. Design Republic or something. Let's see. Select in cockpit view by accident. Did we get him? Did we get him? No, I think it missed him. Missed him. First place, position. Someone just hit there. Someone to slow down. You ain't got a shield, eh? Or have you? That's not because I think it would be game over. It would be destroyed. It would have been destroyed. Actually, on the soundtracks to the first two Wipeout games, man, that's cool actually in a way, mate. You know, anybody. But that's my missus probably gives sad abroad. I think it's quite cool, mate. Soundtrack sounds awesome, pumped up. Yeah. It is really, it is very much like F-Zero. Yeah. It's like proper, it is proper 3D F-Zero, isn't it? A game that I wanted to like and I didn't really get it that much was F-Zero on the N64. It was alright, but it just seemed a bit empty. But F-Zero GX on the GameCube, man, that's a brilliant game. It's a brilliant game. That needed to get a re-release, that did, on the Wii. So then you could have played it through the Wii U, and you could play it through HDMI. But F-Zero GX, that's a great. Can we continue? You get to go on another track. So I know about game really. I didn't say I'd pay a lot for it. I would have probably held out and got the Japanese PlayStation version. At the time I hadn't got a Japanese PlayStation 1 or 2. So I'd only got the fat PS2. Oh, and the PS. Had I got the PS3 at the time? Yeah, I got the PS3 then. So no. I'm sure you don't see this stream very often on the Saturn, do you, on YouTube? And Wipeout for the Saturn. This is sacrilege for a lot of bloody PlayStation owners in doing this. Let's give it in vehicle view. Actually, don't play too bad actually like that with the old in vehicle view. Whoa. It's very trippy. You can imagine being in the rays watching this one on the big screen. To the external view. I think the handle would be better from the internal view, didn't you though? To me, anyway. I eventually picked up a Japanese PlayStation 1 not so long back, so I wanted to get all the Ridge Racers and stuff. Which I still got. I've enjoyed playing them. Amazing. Forza 7 and I'm playing Wipeout on a Saturn. Have I got Resident Evil on the Saturn? No, I used to own it. I had the Japanese version and I had the PAL version. But I ain't got it now. No, I ain't got Resident Evil on it. I've got Virtual Hydroid, which I've got a game that I wanted to try and play through. Japanese version. I'll need to get a player's guide to play that through. It was like the look of that, I always thought it looked interesting. But yeah, we'll put someone else on. It's just a bit of a strange one, a bit of an off-kilter one. Resident Evil. Yeah, I've got the no, I'd lied. No, I ain't gonna put that on there. I'll have to play it another time. We're gonna play X-Men Children of the Atom. It's another one you don't need the RAM cart for. Got the Japanese Resident Evil. No, I ain't got it. I ain't got Resident Evil anymore. No, Idoloid, no. What's wrong with Idoloid? You know, virtual Idoloid. No, I've got it on the GameCube. I've got GameCube. Is it Resident Evil and Resident Evil 0? They was the only real like remake ones, were they? All the rest was just ports, if I remember right. Yeah, I know. You said before 8-bit, but you got the full PAL set. Never had that many PAL Saturn games. I had a few. So managed to pick a few up super cheap and then sell them on like double and treble my money on them. Mainly through screw ups in game shops when they've labelled them up incorrectly, or to Diode Arcade on 4 for 20 in Game Station. I bought it on 4 for 20 out of one store. I went up to the counter. As soon as the guy saw what it was, he went off on one. He had to go at some of his staff because they must have marked it up wrong. I think it was a 20 quid game on its own, worry. Listen, he threw in with the 4 for 20s. It was 4 for 20, I'm sure it was. I paid a £5 for it. And then I went to another store after, another game station, and chopped it in. I chopped it in for 30 quid, I'm sure I did. Obviously, it was a bit back. Either that or sold. I might actually. I don't think I did. I think I might have sold that one on eBay. But either way, the double, trebled, or quadrupled my money on it. I mean, Diode Arcade's alright, but I've got the Japanese version as well. I've got the Japanese Saturn version at one time. I ain't got that now actually. That's the game I do regret selling. Diode Arcade. Yes, yeah. Especially if you got a couple of Panzer Dragoon Sagas in there. Definitely get rid of one of them. Again, this was pretty cheap to pick up Japanese. I think it was probably about 12 quid. Don't know what it is now. Probably a bit dearer, probably a bit more expensive. It's got barrel legs and Cyclops, so we'll give it a... You never seen it? Man. Yeah, this one actually, I think the PAL version, you can run it at 60 Hz because it's bordered slightly. So if you buy the PAL version, you can play it at 60. But obviously this Japanese version ain't bordered or nothing. It's a nice looking game, this plays well. I think it probably has cut down on some of the animation frames in the arcade, but not many. It ain't really that noticeable.
You lose. Round 2. Fight.
Again, it's been that long since I've played this. I think I can remember it. Definitely gives the old graphics just a bit of a workout. Loads of sprites on it now. That's the thing with that Spyroid. Changes its bloody character there. Yeah, eat that.
You win. Round 3. Fight.
It's definitely out there, isn't it? Like with that background. So it ain't really up on the Marvel lore either, you know what I mean? So a lot of these comic book characters and things, it's like how true they are to the actual originals. I wouldn't know. I just know them from the games. A lot of these characters I don't know them from the comic books. I've never really been into the comic books. It's like Dr. Octopus songs, isn't it, that one?
You win. Round one. Fight. Drill claw. Drill claw. Drill claw.
He's like one expensive game. This is a really nice looking game on the side. I remember when, was it Mean Machines or Edge Magazine? Not what Edge Magazine, probably Sega Saturn Magazine or whatever. Or Mean Machines, one of them. Definitely seen this in one of the magazines thinking, wow, this looks amazing, this does. It must have been the Sega Saturn Magazine. Wolverine's such a beast. Goes for about 30 quid now, PAL or Japanese? Well, I'd pick the Japanese, but if you're into collecting the PAL stuff, obviously you could be PAL. Just give us a second. Just gonna pause the stream and come back again. Yeah, it's very rare these days to find a Saturn game that's actually reasonably priced. Yeah, unfortunately they tend to hold. Well, it's good in a way if you've got a Saturn collection, but not so good if you're trying to get into Saturn collecting. There's so many ways you can play these games now, though, isn't there? Not so much, through emulation, but like with the different drives and things, like the what they're called. Is it the Satiator or whatever it's called, and other stuff. You know, it's if you want to just mod your consoles, like you've got GDMU drive things there, Chris. You've replaced your optical drives, I think, haven't you, on all of your consoles. So there's ways of playing them either. It's nice to play the original stuff now and again, but it's just ways of playing them. Innit? I mean, this stuff is old now, innit? So if you're just a gamer, you ain't so bothered about collecting. It don't make any difference. Don't make any difference whatsoever with what you're playing. Whether you're playing off a hard drive or whether you're playing off a disc. Yeah, I would do. I'd check out the arcade version. Obviously, taking out the loading in between. I think it's pretty close. I think this was pretty close. I'll have another go at this and maybe we'll put someone else on. Mr. Cool Postman. Exactly, great for setting what you made 15k. Oh man, well done. Exactly, if you want to sell it. I think I'm going to get rid of some of my old PS2 stuff. I've been looking at it. I could probably sell. I was eyeing them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I sold 6 PS2 games that I got that I played in like over 10 years, right? I could probably get about 300 quid. So I think them sold. I think they're going on eBay. I mean, people are willing to pay you like 40 and 50 quid for a PS2 game, and some of the PS2 games I got, I only paid like 10, 15 quid. A lot of them I was buying in sales and stuff.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
She's well over the top, innit? It's pretty freaky. But to be fair, it ain't that hard to play. It ain't a really hard game. It's very Street Fighter with the old half circle projectiles. Obviously, it's laser fire and like ice fire or whatever he's shooting at the old Iceman. It is over the top. It is mad. It's definitely a mad beat 'em up. You don't really get a lot of credit, does it, this one? Well, Children of the Atom.
You lose. Round 3. Fight.
Nah, us veteran games, Chris. just about hold on. Just about holding on.
You lose.
See ya, that's jinxed me now, that has. That's jinxed me. It's all gone now, it's all gone. That's it, it's all over. It's a good game, I do like that, I like that one. I do like Children of the Atom, it's a cracker. It is a nice game, it's a nice looking game. Nice graphics, nice music on that as well. Say, no RAM card needed. We're gonna go through here, what we got here. Daytona Championship Edition. Come on, we'll have a go at this. This is like the Sega's second attempt at trying to do Daytona on the Saturn Mario. Don't worry about it. It was coming. I don't think I was going to be lasting much longer on that go, to be all fair. Yeah, the end was definitely nigh. Yeah. No worries, SNK. Yeah, 8-bit SNK. Oh man. No, anyway, I'm probably only going to have another half an hour. I'm probably going to play this in one other game. I'll probably grab a drink and then I'll probably drop onto Retro Tuner stream. The music on this one's a little bit cheesy in it compared to the original. And that's coming from someone saying the music on the original Daytona ain't cheesy. With, oh, let's go, let's fly high. Mixed feelings on this game. I appreciate the effort that they're putting into trying to improve the graphics and get rid of the popping and stuff. Yeah. At least in the original. In the 80s, it's got a better control scheme, hasn't it? I like the Dreamcast one, a bit twitchy, but like you say, PlayStation 3 or the Xbox 360, the HD remakes, the modern versions, and where it's at now these days, isn't there, for Daytona? I'm surprised they've never done the same for Ridge Racer. That's always surprised me. The original Ridge Racer, you know, obviously it's evolved over the years, Ridge Racer, and it's become Ridge Racer like 4 and 5 and 6 and so on. But I'm surprised they never actually remastered the original. It's such a strange game, this one. This is how they listen to all the criticism that was levelled at the graphics on the first one. Put that right, and then just instead they threw the handling out the window. Just say, no, okay, you want the game to look great. Okay, we made the game look a lot better, less popping and stuff, you know. And then screw the handle. Because he don't look bad, does he really? It's not a bad looking game. Exactly, it is a shit. Yeah, the original Daytona looks bad on the Saturn. It don't look so bad on the Japanese one in my opinion, because it does actually fill the screen a bit more. And it runs a little bit, I think it runs a bit, I was told it runs slower on the Japanese Saturn than it does on the PAL, but it runs faster on the Japanese Saturn. But it's the screen popping in it. It's just, I don't know what the people expected, to be honest. I mean, even me, I was like a bit disappointed with some of the popping graphics in that. But if you think about it, how many cars are on the track? I mean, first course has got, like, is it 30 cars or 40 cars supposedly on the track at the same time? You know, that hardware back then wasn't really up to it, was it? Anyway. This issue I've got like link battle, 2-player battle and stuff, and you know, there was quite a bit added to this one. And you had the 8 extra 2 tracks, didn't you? The National Park and Desert City. We'll start off with 37 Speedway. To be fair, I think I usually use the balance car.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Bought 360 wheel to play Daytona on your son's 360 till you got your own PS3 and use the Logitech. Nice. I got a wheel for my 360.
3, 2,
One of the things I would like steering wheel. Ooh. Get off, it's like magnetised inside the car.
You're looking good.
A little bit of slide around the old formula.
7 laps to go.
Still got a bit of drawing, Annie. Coin-Op's got the drawing, Annie. Like you say, the PlayStation 3 and 360 versions. They ain't got that popping up, they're like going up, they've got, you know, zero drawing. It's just like it's got a weird oversteer mechanism on it. Steering feels very wooden, doesn't it? I tend to like understeer than oversteer. And cars, it seems to like bloody magnetised and like magnetised together. Get a bit of frame drop on this as well, don't it? Don't seem to play as fast as it as the original Saturn version. Doesn't seem as fast, does it? It almost gives me the vibes of what's it called, Destruction Derby on the PlayStation. This version. Daytona. Reminds me a little bit of Destruction Derby, which you want to say.
Few laps to go.
It's really heavy. This thing's really heavy. It's not very responsive at all, is it? I'd say probably don't well because this car's got like grip rating 5, I think, this one.
This is the final lap.
So the car view. They haven't changed the views, did I? Go out right there as well. How about that? About that. Do you think the PlayStation 1 could do 40 cars?
You placed
Um,
fifth.
Good question. Ridge Racer, he didn't have so much to handle, did he, as Daytona? It was
Now
an
list your
easier
name with the other champions.
game to convert, wasn't he? But in there did it well. I think it would struggle, to be fair. It would struggle to do it at the same frame rate as Ridge Racer. I really don't think it would have performed that much more better than at the time than the Saturn did. Yeah, I think the PlayStation 1 it wouldn't have done much a better job of Daytona than the Saturn. I don't know why. What do you think? Do you think it would have pissed it? I think it wouldn't have been much better if it had been any better at all. They say Ridge Racer was great, but there wasn't many cars on track, was that? And the track detail was so high, was it? So, and there was only one track, or that different variations of the one track. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Come on, we'll try the ornate. I don't like the ornate colour car, though. You can change the cars. Can you modify the cars on this? Swallow up that Dreamcast when you can mess with the cars. Options, can you mess with the cars? Handling slow and all. Should we get quick? If it makes a difference.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Yeah, like I said before, so but I know you don't want to like modify your Saturn. Just try and pick up a... No, it's fucking hand up. Pardon my language, the handling. Crap. Let's restart that. I know you don't want to mod your UK Saturn so you go back to where you was, but like, I think you're better off trying to get a Japanese Saturn or somewhere, Japanese Saturn. Maybe the signs there. You'd be surprised how much smoother and faster the games run. The NTSC. That's why I got a Japanese PlayStation 1, because I just wanted them full screen, full speed. Because PAL, we've always been screwed over with the old 50Hz, haven't we? Very rarely do we ever give a toss about the PAL back when. Obviously now it's all changed now, and you ain't got, well, see, I've got the how to read all the signs. It's OCD, man. It's the OCD. Destroy all the signs, you need to wipe out all the signs. All the signs are all the bollards, you need to eat them and destroy them. Until they're easy, them ones around here. Put them magnetised inside the car again. All out of the shop with this stuff. See, I playing right on mine, should be accelerating and holding the brake at the same time. The bollards. Another one. Must hit bollards. See, I don't know what I was doing now. Touch the brake, then going into the corner. Right. I mean, even Sega Saturn magazine, the official UK Sega Saturn magazine, said best thing you can do is fit a Switch to your Saturn and start importing games because, oh man, you tosser. No, did they say that? But
the white flag is out. This is the final lap.
They just said fit a Switch and, you know, enjoy the rest of what Japan's got to offer the games wise. I'm not sure about USA, but Palland's Saturn selection was really kept. Well, it started off alright, didn't it? The selection of games in the USA. But over time, obviously, as the PlayStation become more popular, what am I doing? It's another grass down here as well. What the fuck? I expected to carry on drifting and he just straightened up. The handling on that. Look, as much as that looks great, it's the handling on it really. You've got to get used to that.
You placed?
Yeah, he did, didn't it? The Ridge Racer was sort of, it's good for the hardware, wasn't it? It really suited that kind of hardware. Like you say, you don't get the distance drawing, you got the short, sharp tracks in your corners, no long straights,
now
less cars on screen.
Other champion.
Brilliant game for the PlayStation. Obviously, played up the hardware right to a T, didn't it? Yeah. So the import market, the UK, was really, you know, was thriving at one time. It was really busy. I mean, you could go into like high street stores and pick up import games, not a problem. There's just like loads of them. I remember that one of the biggest stores is still running now, Computer Exchange. I remember way back buying loads of them. Import games from there. Straight off the shelf, new and second hand. Loads of. Let's try something a bit different. Oh, something a bit different now. It's it's a virtual safe. Very much 3D track and field-esque. Decathlete. Actually, I'm just going to let the demo of that run actually. Yeah, PAL ports were usually crap before the Saturn. A lot of the Saturn stuff was optimised. It's just that there were so many games available as in Japan was that. Granted, they were all great games in Japan was that. You know, there was a lot of like RPGs that, you know, you wouldn't be able to play if you imported them, but it was just more stuff like later on you could get like the SNK ports, couldn't you, which never got a UK release. Some of the Capcom games didn't get UK releases, did they? Because it's X-Men vs Street Fighter, stuff like that. Stuff with that extra RAM card. It's like Metal Slug. You couldn't play them, could you? So they were like always saying in UK Sega Saturn, official Sega Saturn magazine, you know, get a Switch and and use a action replay or whatever, or because things are really starting to dry up, weren't they, just before the Dreamcast got released? So they obviously wanted people to stick with the Saturn as long as they could. What's it? Fun story heroes, Guardian Heroes. Did Virtua Fighter 2 get a decent PAL version? But I know Sega Rally was good. You never played it? No, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's guys, like track and field.
Course
Yeah,
number
like Sud says, it's very much like track and field.
Rick
It's alright. It's like
USA.
3D track and field. Got Winter Heat as well. That's the Winter Olympics. I nearly put that one to put on, but
Jeff Jansen.
the handful of games I've picked off the
United
shelf,
Kingdom.
I thought I'd go with this one because I can't remember ever playing this one on stream.
On your mark. Get set.
Got me, didn't he? Wow, 1 mile. A country mile. I don't think I was using the right buttons. I think I was pressing the wrong buttons. That's my excuse. It's got some nice presentation on it. Again, it's based on a coin-op on it, the Saturn version. STV board on it is. Like Winter Eat.
Long jump.
Long jump. That's a delay between you hearing it and me hearing it through the stream. While watching any of that. I was looking at it, but I was watching anything. I don't suppose it's that bad. It's another two-player game. Me and my used to play this regular. This Sega Rally. No, I suppose it was the first one, way off the line. Oh, that's better. Exactly. Yeah, console passion. Is that
The shot put.
they're based in Blackpool? Sure, I bought some PC Engine games off them in the past. Sounds familiar, that name sounds familiar. What is that angle? That ball that good. What am I doing? What's he getting pumped up over that folks crap? Come on. It's better. Oh, great. Saturn translation scenes rocking right now. Is it? Oh yeah. My Life in Gaming. I put a game on not so long back, haven't they? What was it now? It's like a 3D shooting game, wasn't it? Like a Gundam style game, wasn't it? Yeah. But yeah, Console Passion. Sure, they're based at Blackpool, aren't they? I've been to a retro fair in years. Last retro computer fair, actually, it was a lot. The retro slash computer fair, I think it was about 15 years ago. Dad lift your feet up. Dad lift his feet up. Too close. No, just about skint it. Bulk slash. That's the one, yeah, bulk slash. I think you're probably 190. Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky. Oh! You have the power. That's not what that noise was. We have the power. Oh! We've been invaded by Mr. Ed. Whoa!
400-meter race.
Bulk slash, yeah. Yeah, it was on My Life in Gaming on it as well, they were showing that. These ain't easy.
On your mark. Get set.
Pacing, you know, and me rattling the buttons here. Pacing, see, because they all stamina. I'm gonna run out of snuff now, look. Good. Good. What's this? Trying to pick it back up, look. Trying to pick it back up and I'll lose again in a minute. Look, lost it already. Yeah, that was alright. That was piss poor. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't very good, was it? That was not good. Had a shot in Tottenham Court Road.
The 110-meter hurdle.
Oh, okay. I got a GDMU thing for the Saturn, so.
On your mark.
Well, looking at that, we're looking at the guides for this at all. Because it's just what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to run into every. Like that. You're supposed to run into everyone. You're supposed to run into everyone, trip over everyone, like that. It was perfect. That was a perfect run. Oh. Tottenham Court Road, yeah.
The discus throw.
Console Passion. Yeah, I'm sure I bought so they were selling stuff on eBay, I'm sure. Is it a woman? Did a woman own it? very good, is he? So he's getting excited. He gets all pumped up about it. Look. Oh, gonna fall on his ass. Wait, just kill one of the crowd. Very good, is he? We need some practice on him. Oh god, retro tuning it now. He usually starts about anywhere between 8 and 9. God, look at the time. Yeah, it's 9:45, eh? I'm going to say this will be my last game on here. I think Chris anyway. So yeah. Now the retro tuner usually streams anywhere between 8 and 9. Let's say it's 21:44 here, isn't it? No, it's amazing. When you start playing games, you forget the time. Neo Geo system they had in their cabinet was the first time I ever saw one. Just say I had a Neo Geo back in end of 93 was it? 94. It's only because a local game store got loads of Neo Geo stock. What's he doing? Oh, hello. Oh, I should have looked at the instructions, shouldn't I? I didn't even attempt this. Look, that was looking at the stream rather than looking at the instructions. How are you supposed to carry on with that? I don't know. I don't get it. Hey, look at that. Is that for physics? The fuck's that? Yay! Oh my fucking god. Pardon my language. Oh. Oh god, I think we'd have to leave it on that. Oh, thank god for the javelin throw. Oh my god. What was that? Yeah, I'm gonna look at the instructions on this one. This is easy. Running speed, ramming speed, and then hit the button to get the angle. Obviously optimal angle is probably about 45, but if you get a little bit low, you get about 40, 43, 42 with a louder speed. And you don't flop the javelin. Cindy wants a floppy javelin. Oh, 20. Woo! His foot went over, look. Oh, look at that. Djokovic. Instant disqualification. Cool, get it in. Hey. Well, you just noticed that on the chat. Yeah, struggling to get it up actually. Oh fuck! That one's even worse. That was even worse. That was looking at the chat. He dropped the fucking javelin. Dropped it on his foot. I won't mind, but yeah, he went on a fucking drink. Yeah. He's gone over again, look. Oh no. What a, yeah, exactly. What a tit. What a tit. He's number one. Number one tit. Let's go next game. What's this? Oh, he's probably a 5,000 meters or whatever, eh?
1,500
1500 meters. I see there. 1000 meters, 1500. Oh. Have you noticed the runners on this? If you've ever played this one, see all the other runners on this are all like mannequins. Obviously, it's sprites, aren't they? There's sprites and it's like polygonised, you know. The bloody telly remote is telling me it's getting into standby again.
Get set.
They look weird, don't they? Mannequin. Well, obviously, even against another polygonised player. The other ones are like mannequin sprites, aren't they? Strange. Also got Virtua Athlete 2K, aren't they, on the Dreamcast? That does it a little bit better than this, doesn't it? But I think some of the events ain't quite so good on that. Never bought another Olympic game, you know, like an athletics game for the Dreamcast. Remember? Actually, I think I might have had track and field on the Dreamcast one time. I think was it port from the N64 version or something? Might have been an N64 port. Laps you got to do. Take it easy on the car, take it easy. Stay low in the corners. Come on. Try to go easy on the car. Some of mannequins pushing me along there, look. Fucking nervous as well. Heading up the rear, heading up the rear. Pushing through, passing through the checkpoint. Passing through the checkpoint. Oh, it's going to crash me now, look. Come on. Come on! Wow, what are you coming at? There, he's getting all excited, look. Power come in the rear and they run faster. Probably. Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll chase him with the taser. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely better when you've had a few drinks. I think it's probably the gameplay can't go any less less skillful, put it that way. Oh, he lost his head then, so with a bit of glitching. It's glitching out, it's glitching out then. Definitely they need a sort of a robotic creature chasing them around the track with a taser attached and speeding through. Not Metal Gear, look one of Metal Gear dog droid things. It's not a bad game actually, it's quite fun. Colours look a bit oversaturated, don't they, on the stream, to be fair. I was messing earlier. it does seem a bit like the reds look oversaturated. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm gonna pop into Di's stream probably within the next half an hour. So yeah, cheers again. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, sub. Thanks, 8-bit SNK boy. Thanks to let's have a look through. Thanks to Mr. Tuner. Thanks to Gulpain right back at the beginning of the stream. Popped in, say hello. Who else have we got? So yeah, Neo, 8-bit, sub, Jade as well, Predator, HD. A Friendly World Gamer as well, T. Anyone else? Yep. Sorry if I missed you out. Oh, Dal as well. Dal, Retro Godfather. Forgot about Dal. Exactly. I was going to say that about the passing breeze. Actually, I was going to say passing wind, passing breeze. I don't know how they say it at the time. I just noticed you put it on the chat. Yeah. Nah, good chats anyway. Thanks a lot anyway, guys. And I'll catch you on the next one. So, all the best and have a good evening. And I'll probably catch you on Tuner's stream if you're in the chats. See you soon. See you later. No worry. Cheers. Thanks a lot again. Take care and have a good one.